Spring is the season of energy, of preparing, of doing. It's that creative spirit to try new things, set things up. It's a flurry of motion, of excitement. But today is the summer solstice, first day of summer, longest day of the year. And summer is a time for slowing down. Summer is a time for luxuriating in the nourishment of all the things that you've prepared. Summer is a time for patience, allowing those things that you planted in the spring to grow and to develop. Summer is a time for relaxing, for accepting the nourishment of the season. And if you, like me, suffer a bit from anxiety, summer can be a hard time. Today, on the day of the solstice, I thought it would be wonderful to take a nice slow walk in the woods and honor the first day of summer, meditate on the ideas of nourishment, of slowing down, and of patience. And instead, I found myself filled with a lot of anxiety at the beginning of this hike. And I immediately attributed it to all the things I should be anxious about and the things I should be doing. But anyone who suffers from anxiety knows that that's false. That really, when you're anxious, you are experiencing a feeling, and then your conscious mind moves so quickly to come up with reasons for that feeling that it feels like those reasons it's created are actually the cause of the feeling. So one of the things that practicing mindfulness has done for me is it's given me the gift of awareness. And so now I can at least be aware that when I'm feeling these feelings of anxiety, that it's not necessarily because of anything. And instead of saying, I am anxious, and then doing whatever I can to solve this problem, I say, I feel anxious, I notice this feeling, and I just allow it to be. And so here on the Wednesday, in the middle of the day, when I'm feeling this strange feeling of anxiety, what are you doing here in the woods in the middle of the day? You should be working, you should be creating, you should be doing something. Instead, I'm choosing to settle in, notice that feeling, accept it. Don't repress it, don't push it away, don't judge it, but also don't identify with it. Don't turn it into my identity. And as I've been walking, incredibly slowly, far slower than I typically hike, so that I can embody the sensation of slowness, of patience, and of settling in, the anxiety is dissipating on its own. I don't have to repress it. I don't have to explain it, and I don't have to do anything to make it go away. Just become aware of it, accept it, and then surrender it. When I started practicing mindfulness years ago, it didn't immediately cure all of my anxiety, but it did set me on a path. It set me on a path towards being far, far happier and having far, far fewer days where I experienced this feeling of anxiety. And it all happened because of mindful awareness, becoming aware of your feelings rather than identifying into them and making them your identity, but being aware that this is just a feeling gives you so much more power over your state of being, over who you are and how you live your life. So today, on this beautiful, beautiful first day of summer, the summer solstice, I invite you to join me in meditating upon the ideas of nourishment, of allowing the sun and the season of summer to nourish you, to slow down and to relax into the peace, to let yourself be enveloped by the season, to practice patience, to allow all of that beautiful creativity you planted in the spring to now slowly grow and evolve on its own terms in its own time.